cracking. Real takes at Julie's breaks. Shoutouts to the cod crew. Julie's breaks will please you. But this is a land cracking. The land cracking. But this is a land cracking. But this one is a land cracking. Land cracking. Land cracking in the house. Isn't satisfied with a mouse. Biting corners of the cards. Leaving cards in shards.
Okay, let's go. We got an awesome box to open today. We got 2022 Leaf Trinity football, which is one of my favorite sets. You can get some absolutely gorgeous cards from here. We've also got a couple pickups, and we got a ravenous, rampaging land kraken. So, let's go. So, because of Dusty's mouth problem, we actually got his biopsy back on this sore on his mouth. And it came back non-cancerous, but because it grew fast, it's still of concern. So I don't know what's next, but oops, that's the wrong bowl, Dusty. Still has trouble eating hard food. So I'm going to eat some Fancy Feast tuna and gravy. And because he had lost a little weight, they said he can still just keep eating as much as he wants. So he likes that idea. So he's going to be chowing that down while we open up this box. Also got a couple pickups. So I have to try to find some wildcard matte from this year because we had so much fun opening that last year. But we got a Josh Babbage from the NDSU Bison, North Dakota State, tight end. And this is numbered 3 out of 6. The seller sent it in this kind of dinged up one touch, so I may replace that. I don't know why it says 50. It must be an inventory number because we didn't pay very much for this. And I think he's currently not on an NFL roster. He was in preseason, but we'll see if he ends up maybe on a practice squad. I also need to get a Hunter Lemke fullback. He was a really great player for the Bison, and he made the Dallas Cowboys roster. So suddenly his stuff, of course, is now shooting way up in value. So we'll wait a bit on that. And speaking of Dallas Cowboys, Trey Lance finally escapes from that mess in San Francisco. Of course, I don't know what's going to happen in Dallas because there's a bunch of QBs there too. But a lot of people are kind of fire sailing off their Trey Lances, which is perfect for a collector like me. And I was able to pick up this incredible card for a pretty good value. This is actually my cheapest Trey Lance auto. It is an Element Steel Signature. It's an on-card auto. And the card itself is steel, like completely metal. So let me put the camera on the stand so I can hold this card with both hands, show you better. But this is a solid metal card. So if you're a hockey person, these are kind of like those Cast for Greatness cards in Synergy. This is like that type of like solid metal. And I guess there's 30 in this set. It's card SSTL. Panini Elements Football 2022. And these boxes, if you want to buy one now, they're going for like $380, I think. Because people are going crazy with Panini losing the football license and everything's suddenly crazy expensive. But yeah, I got this gorgeous Trey Lance pickup. So they're going to go in the background here. And got Dino Kraken. Dino Kraken does football. We got Decoy Green Legs. And got 2022 Trilogy. Or Trinity, I mean, not Trilogy, Trinity. I opened 3 boxes before of different years. You can get one-of-ones out of here. You can pull all kinds of cool stuff. You can get patch autos. Of course, they're in their college uniforms. And you may get players who didn't get drafted or already been cut off an NFL team. So you're not guaranteed you're going to get like monster names in here. But my experience in the past has been that you usually get at least one or two like pretty solid players or recognizable names. I pulled Mac Jones from one of these Leaf products before. It was a metal one, I think. So let's see. I think they're in. Yeah, they're already in top loaders. Decoy's going to jump in there. These boxes themselves are also really, really cool. They got on the cover Breece Hall, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young. So apparently, actually, Leaf is able to get some Bryce Young autos, which are now otherwise, I guess, exclusive to Fanatics. So let's see if we can get these cards out. There's a card stuck in the bottom of the box, so I'm going to move the box, try to get that card out. Alright, so it was stuck underneath this, kind of had slid to the side. So I got it out, I got it on the pile, bottom of the pile. I did not see who it was. Put the cover back on. I like to keep these boxes. It's just really, really nice boxes. And let's go, let's see, pull some fire. Alright. So there's, that must be a patch auto. I think you're guaranteed a patch auto. Is that massively thick card there in the middle. And if we're not totally sure who these guys are, we'll look them up and report that at the end. So we're starting out with a clear card. We got a Reggie Robinson Jr. clear auto. These look pretty awesome. 60 out of 75 with the gold embossing. Player actually has a really nice auto. So that's kind of rarity these days, but I definitely like it. So I'm not totally sure. I feel like I've maybe heard this name, but we will check on him. Looks like he's probably like a running back. I don't know. Alright, let's go with our next card. Our next card is, oh, Jahan Dotson. Well, we certainly know who he is because we pulled a ton of him before, previous years. So I think this also has some rookies from the previous year because, or I guess, no, it's 2022 Trinity, not 2023. So he was a rookie last year. Well, actually, that's sort of weird because it's 2022, but then you're showing like Bryce Young on the cover, who definitely didn't play pro in 2022. So it seems like it's sort of like a dual rookie class. But Jahan Dotson is on the Washington Commanders, and people are thinking he could have a breakout year. I guess we will see what happens. But that's also pretty nice, and that's out of 30. Alright, our next card is Hassan Haskins. I think he's on the Titans, but I will double check. This is 35 out of 75. So I don't know, I guess H2 might be his auto. Interesting there. And unfortunately it doesn't tell you any information about the player, like on the front or on the back. But we got a Hassan Haskins auto. Let's leave the RPA for last. Oh, I see a Kenneth Walker. Shout out Cash and Dad. Looks like he's even airbrushed into his, either airbrushed or he's wearing his Seahawks jersey there. So Kenneth Walker III, running back for the Seahawks, 62 out of 99. That's a good one to get for sure. I guess this is, Hoskins is probably a Titans jersey too, because it's unlicensed. They can't, show all the logos. So those are those, and then we got some Kraken hair or somebody hair here. We've got an RPA, and it looks like a quarterback, and I think he's a Patriot. Yes, he is. Wow. we got a Bailey Zappi, and it's kind of a weird looking patch there. Player worn patch though. And he was the one who they, I guess, you know, they were going to cut him, and then they re-signed him back and put him on the practice squad. So there was some speculation that he might be able to overtake Mac Jones. Doesn't look like that's happening, at least for now. But that's not a bad one to get either. So yeah, this is a pretty stellar box, I'd say. We got 4 players actually, that we know who they are and have played in the NFL. And then we've got this Reggie Robinson that clearly looks like he's wearing a college uniform that I want to check up on. So let's pause and do that, and then we'll come right back. Okay, so I checked on Reggie Robinson Jr. So this is a Tulsa uniform, and he's really bounced around. He was drafted by the Cowboys in 2020 in the 4th round. He's a cornerback. I guess he had trouble. It said he had trouble adapting to the pro game. Then he got hurt. Then he was on Cleveland and somebody else, I think. And then he was in the XFL. And he's actually been on 2 teams in the XFL, Seattle and DC. Seattle Sea Dragons and I think DC Defenders. So he's probably still out there bouncing around somewhere, but he has a nice auto. And that's our box. So I would say pretty happy with this box. And some really nice cards. Got a Bailey Zappi. See what happens with him. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. If you rip some of this Leaf stuff, it's cheaper than Panini. You can get some really cool things. So maybe we'll do another box if we can find one at a reasonable price. So take care. Good luck with your rips, and we'll see you in the next one.